Hey, she's your other mommy. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I'm interviewing Cindy.
Alright.
We're just doing a little
go
chat.
for it.
We're having a chat. A
Excellent.
chat session.
I'll have a listen.
Oh, you also want to hear what she has to say. Okay guys, this is the lady I was telling you about. This is Cindy. Hi. Thanks for coming.
Sure.
I mean, I came to you. Thanks for letting me come to you. This is Cindy's babies. Cindy's growing food for her babies. And I'm going to show you what she's been doing in this school and how she's been changing these children's lives. Cindy's one of the bounciest ladies I've ever met. She's always and she's very fierce. No one can say no to Cindy. When Cindy asks something, people say yes because she's a bit scary.
I like to give my own way.
She likes to get her own way, and she normally does get her own way. Thank goodness it's always for good. Otherwise the world would be in trouble. Okay, Cindy, tell me what your vision was and for this place and wait, let's start with, tell me where the seed came from. Okay. And how it started to grow, how it started.
Alright, well, I lived overseas for 11 years and I think being out of the country gives you a different perspective of South Africa. So coming back, I think you look at everything differently. I got involved with the school through a contact, and there's a charity involved. It's One Life. It's Oceans of Mercy in the States, and they're a church foundation, and they sponsor orphans. That's their key focus, and they've got an organisation in PE that contacted myself and asked me to come on board. The school, it has people involved initially, and obviously they've been doing a lot of work around the school. I've only been here for 7 months. Vote is a big motivator and mover here in the school.
That's Voter, we love you.
We love you, Voter. So my priority really is gardening, growing things, nutrition, and obviously the next generation. I have 3 of my own small children, and I want positive changes for the country. So I come here as often as I can in my spare time, and we teach the kids how to grow, basic skills, trying to implement change at a young age.
Let me just tell these guys, you don't have to sit here, hey? If you're tired, you can sit there and walk around. Okay. Are your legs sore? You can stand up. Guys, you don't have to sit here, only if you want to.
You're comfy.
Are you comfortable?
You're comfy.
Are you comfortable? You can stand up if you want. Okay. And walk around if your legs are sore. Because I want to hear what Cindy's saying. So you go to sit quietly. Or if you're bored, you can run and play. Okay.
Go play in your garden, guys.
You can play. Go pick some food.
Yeah, they are.
Go find some mint. Go bring me mint. Do they know what mint is?
Yeah, we try.
I want to see some mint in my hand. Stick it in my hair. I want to smell it. 2,
Right.
take 3. Go.
Basically, my job here, my role in the school is to educate the children nutrition. What's good for them, healthy habits, values. We have rules in our garden and how to grow basic skills in gardening. And with sort of a 3-phase strategy, I'd like them to be able to take seedlings home and grow their own gardens. And a lot of our food, we subsidise the meals in the kitchen and they go into their lunches. And also obviously we have a sponsor who's Organic Footprints, and they support our cause, and any extra that we have that we're prepared to share goes onto their website and they distribute, they deliver, and wonderful people purchase our products.
Organic Footprints, we love you.
We love you, Nix.
We love you, Nix.
So we just, my whole objective in the garden is to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a teacher. I want to come here and I want it to become a lifestyle for them. It's a natural ability to garden, and I focus on the kids that are enthusiastic and passionate about it because I want it to be sustainable. I want them to carry the skill into the future and possibly get involved in farming in our country and be entrepreneurs in our country and change South Africa and our attitudes. That's a big
This
challenge.
lady! Okay, so
baby steps.
did you hear? She was saying She's not coming in and just planting a garden and then buggering off afterwards. She's coming in and she's showing them how to plant. She's making sure they take stuff home so they plant it at home. She's teaching them how to farm while she's learning. So it's very different to just going into a place and planting a garden and buggering off afterwards. She is in here for the long haul. She's coming in and she's actually showing them how to farm, how to eat, how to grow food, how to carry it on for the rest of their lives. I've seen before, Cindy, you were saying that there are some kids who are naturally inclined to want to garden.
Yeah.
And you take those on and you just let them follow you around and
Yeah.
tell me how, because not everyone is a natural gardener. So how does that work?
Well, you get different types of children, because obviously a lot of people are possibly a little shy or low self-esteem, and so I've been here for sort of 7 months actively. So you get those kids that have the natural ability, and you can see possibly that they garden or they've got a background in their family. And then you also get those kids that, you know, want to, but they don't quite know how to, and they open up and you sort of develop relationships with different. I've a few faces in the school that I see regularly that are enthusiastic, and when you get children to work, it's better than anybody else. They knuckle down, they have fun, and they are so constructive. I'm amazed sometimes if we have a project that a lot of our methods, we focus on permaculture methods, and then you do it at home, and we work with nature, and they're low maintenance methods, so we teach them really basics. We try not to interfere too much. We try and do as little as possible because we like to work with the environment, but it's labor intensive. That's all it is. It doesn't require any huge funding. It just takes time, and they need that passion and enthusiasm. They have it, and that's what we do. So it's a slow process, but I think it's something that will last in them, and hoping it's going to work. And I'd like to roll it out to more schools.
Yeah.
I think it's, and also to our schools, our children's schools. I think it's so important for us to learn this. We lost this through generations. My granny's an amazing gardener, and my
Sorry,
mum
just
also.
hang on. Guys! Hey! Stop it! Don't make noise here. Okay. We love you, but you must be quiet.
So you need a little bit of vision, because there's a lot of. This is my most enthusiastic.
Check out this guy. Isn't he cool? Look what he's doing.
He rocks. He's so cute. So we've got an orchard, and we've got phases. We've got wind. It was like a beach. So there's a lot of natural windbreakers we've designed, and we're waiting for trees. And so it's really early stages. We've got an art studio coming out in a container. It's a little grubby at the moment. So there's a lot of planning going on. There's different stages, and it's a long-term investment. And at that same 10 years time, when you can see an orchard with 30 trees up on the hill, and chickens, and maybe some sheep, and a little bit of security.
Oh my word.
It'll be amazing. And just to develop a brand for a school, that's what I want to do. I want them to empower them to generate an income to support themselves, and also to develop life skills along the way. It's just teach them.
I just want to show you these guys' this garden quickly while they're here. These kids, they come at break time and they just chow whatever they find in the garden. They're eating tomatoes now. It's so cool. What are you guys eating?
Tomatoes! I'm working. I'll take this radish and take it here, and then I'll go to the compost and I'll put it there.
Okay. Do you love this garden, Sasaki?
Yes, I like it.
You love it. And do you find some food today to eat?
Yes.
What did you get? Guys, what did you tomatoes? Let's see. Oh, there's a beauty. Ah. Thanks, my darling.
But that's the thing, is you could just focus on, we all have our thing,
Yeah?
you know. I don't know. I'm gonna monitor him
Yes.
maybe, and we'll see.
Yes. No, but you can see, look at this child. If it wasn't for you, he would never have found this. Because, you know, not everyone is green fingers. This boy, obviously, he really cares about it. Check
And some of the little girls too are amazing, planting seedlings and stuff, because it's sort of,
Yeah?
there's a lot of them, and they're little, and
Yeah.
and sometimes our pots are full
Yeah?
Like whatever we've planted. So, and then we're going to break them up and put them down, and they're so gentle. You can just see the ones that are just understand. They have that
Yeah.
relationship.
Yes,
That
yes.
natural relationship. I mean,
Yes.
That's why I love gardening. It's so easy.
Ach, I
It's really
know.
like, you know, they
It's
are
beautiful.
like wildebeest. We try
Yes.
and create these little barriers and stuff. 'Cause
Yes.
in their water, the hosepipe travels.
Yes.
We try and make a snake. We can all sort of guide the hosepipe along because we've gardens everywhere. But I don't know.
It's so nice.
They're so cute. Who knows? Do you remember? What's planted in here? Sweet potato. And you guys know what's planted around? Bona. What's it in English?
Bona.
Mealies, guys.
Say wheelies.
Is it
Mealies.
mealies?
Wheelies.
Genetically modified mealies.
Just say that again. Just say that again.
Non-genetically modified mealies. I just love it. Help us grow big and strong.
Non-GMO meat. Do not feed your children poison. Okay. You feed them healthy non-GMO meat.
Yeah, Charles.
Charles knows. Charles the man. Hey, Charles.
We've designed a few gardens. We have a maize garden over there. Every now and then it gets a little out of control and we have to take control. And we've mixed everything. We companion plants. So everything we can get a hold of. We grow, don't we?
We do.
It's very hard to find stuff sometimes because it's under stuff. So everything sort of is happy, all planted together. And so this was our original one. We actually got Rushka. Rushka homeschools with a wonderful team. And we spent an hour and a half and we built. Now it doesn't look so complicated, but it's got carpet under, it's got cardboard, it's got newspaper, it's got beautiful compost. It's because we had to sort of rehabilitate the ground, and it's got stones. And her homeschoolers came and mixed with our Elokueni students, and we built this in an hour and a half. It was remarkable. So that's our maize garden. You've seen this one with our sweet corn and our mealies and our sweet potato. We've got a fan garden over there. Little walkways.
Have a look.
So we've got all that around the boundaries.
So she put marigolds around the boundary. She put marigold around the boundary. As you know, if you don't know yet, you do know now, marigold gets rid of bugs. So she took it.
From my experience, their favorite thing to eat is tomatoes. So we've got sort of tomatoes all over. So this is the section where they hang out quite a lot. And whenever there's a red tomato, it doesn't stay there for very long.
So sweet the way she made. You know what else is so nice about Cindy? Cindy is so nice about you. She makes everything just look beautiful as well. So she's not. It's practical.
Also got a compost heap over here that all our recyclable stuff goes to. We let it decompose and then we use it in our garden. And we have a little dinky worm farm.
She's got a worm farm.
The kids used to have all their little worm tea that they water. You guys want to use it?
I want to see this worm farm.
It's full of value. It's the best compost. You can also use obviously the very concentrated.
Nice tea for you, Pla.
Kitchen refuge comes into here, and you find the most constructive things growing here. Like you'll have a butternut seed and it'll just sprout a plant, and then we move them and we put them into the garden.
Cool. There's our wormies. Oh,
There's so many in here.
I'm gonna make this. It won't die.
You can steal some
Oh, please.
because they're
Whoa!
small.
What's that?
It's a frog.
Oh, beautiful! The frog's gonna eat all the snails, guys.
We love frogs.
That frog is gonna eat the snails. Just look after him, hey? I wanted to say, you don't have to go and spend 5 million rand on buying a fancy worm farm. Look how she made it. It's just tires.
Little outlets down here.
What's the outlet made out of?
It's just a pipe, and it just collects
That's
down the bottom.
Did you just stick?
Anyways,
What's at the base? Quickly, what's holding everything so it doesn't fall onto the ground?
he's got a bit of card. So he's got a hardboard down.
Yeah?
And he's obviously made a little hole for your outlet pipe, and then there's just.
Who's Trevor?
Trevor van der Walt.
Where is this guy? I want to see him.
The the compost in there is also great.
Yeah,
So they
yes.
work it down, they process it much faster than a natural compost heap. So then you can take that out too, and all the worms gravitate towards the top.
Yes.
So you clear out the bottom. If you can scoop out the bottom. So
Is this your little seedlings room?
yes.
Go, you need to tell me about it. Oh, this is the seedlings, yeah?
We actually had the Department of Agriculture come around
Yeah.
and they dropped us off some seedlings. So I can see there's lots of broccolis and carrots, and they also gave us radishes and some beetroot. So when the kids get hands on seeds, they just get a whole handful and they put them in the pot.
Oh,
so this is how it
sweet.
comes out. So the challenge then is to transfer them. But they look happy, and this is all the children. So it's a very relaxed environment because there's there can be lots of mistakes. So we don't fuss too much. If somebody breaks something, or like a plant or a walker, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's not about,
Yeah.
there's no pressure there. It's just about the whole enjoyment. There's some spinach, so nice. And there's tomatoes, and they're starting to pop up naturally now. So
I saw.
Just let them, a bit like your
Yeah.
edible garden that you have. So yeah, it's sort of, we're going to get hopscotch in the paving and trampolines and tyres, and we have different groups, obviously different levels, and they all have a different role in the garden, but we want them just to come in and have a joy. That's what it's all about.
And they are so doing it.
They love
They
it.
are. Just look.
They're just like locusts. They eat all our stuff. They just move along, and
She said that they're like locusts, but she loves them.
We love them.
They just chow everything, which is exactly what you want.
Exactly what you want.
They're having such fun. So beautiful, Cindy. I don't know if you heard her say, she said the Department of Agriculture came in and gave them plants. So the Department of Agriculture isn't all bad. We know that sometimes they're okay, things like the Roundup and the stuff that's going over the cannabis fields, which we hate, but they are also trying to do good. So those guys in the Department of Agriculture who have been deceived by whoever it is telling them that it's okay to spray that herbicide, it's not fair on them either, because they actually do care and they do want to help and do want to make a difference. It's the people who are making that Roundup and those carcinogenic herbicides who need to actually be accountable. So Department of Agriculture, I know I've dissed you chronically before, but I know that in your hearts you're trying to do what's good. Cindy's just proved that.
it's all about education, isn't it?
It's all about education.
It's all about education.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, Cindy, this is beautiful.
I've got a.
Yeah?
What we're trying to do is we're trying to implement this into life orientation. Okay. So we're gonna get a whole curriculum, and then they're gonna implement it in the classrooms and roll it out. So it's a 3-phase thing. We're gonna focus on art because art's linked to the garden. A lot of my ideas are art based. So and then it's also sport, which is a big thing, and gardening.
Yes.
So they're all gonna go into life orientation, and we have this curriculum that's been offered to us. So that's our next roll-up phase.
Gee, that's
so
big,
One Life is working on that, and the other thing is we've just got a new sponsor, which is Profiles Fitness. They've just come on board just last week, and they're wonderful because they're going to have a presence in the sports aspect of it. So they can sponsor probably a pro, and I have a person in mind that used to play for Bafana
Biggest challenge?
in this garden.
You just told me now, I just wanted to hear it again. What's your biggest challenge?
Sustainability. I want to know that nobody here is dependent on me being here, and I want these kids are quite able to do all this work themselves.
Can you tell me what your plan is to become self-sustainable?
Sustainability is my biggest challenge. I want to know that at some stage I can withdraw and everything can operate. Like we set it up through the training of the children. They're old enough, goes up to grade 7. We have Charles here on board. Say hi to Charles.
Hi.
He has a big role to play here. He's employed by One Life and he's here almost full time, and he keeps the gardens going, and we encourage him to work with the kids and include them and teach them and sort of allow them to come in and use it so as their playground when I'm not here or nobody else is here.
Yes, I love working in the garden with the kids.
And what is your favorite thing about being here and starting this garden with Cindy? What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is especially when I'm growing plants.
Yeah?
I'm very happy.
Growing food.
Food.
Makes sense, eh? Great.
They come every morning while we try, and then they come and collect stuff, and then they take it into the kitchen and prepare it with their lunch, just to subsidize a little bit of nutrition into their
Some
basic,
vitamins,
into their lunch meals.
Yeah. Oh, I love you guys, man.